Hello and welcome to this CSD video tutorial on the sketch. In this tutorial we will show you how to use and modify the sketch in CSD. When you got your well open, you get to the sketch by pressing the Sketch tab. The simplified sketch shows the string along a two-dimensional curve. The curve can be freely defined by the user. By default, the scale of the equipment and attributes along this curve is equal to the schematic scale. You can change the curve by using the red crosses called control points. Drag them around until you get the desired shape. By moving the mouse pointer over a control point, the red control point will be highlighted to show that it can be moved. Click on the cross and move it to the position you want. Then release the mouse button. In this operation, the casings will be shown so that you have an impression on how the result will look. If you want to move several control points at the same time, this can be done by holding the control button down and select each point. Or you can hold the left mouse button while dragging the cursor over the control points you want to move. When you release the mouse button, the control points which are displayed inside the rectangle will be selected. The control points will now have a blue color. Then use the mouse pointer to drag the points to the position you want. Control points can be added or removed. To add a control point, click the right mouse button where you want to insert it and choose Add Control Point. To remove a control point, just right-click it and choose Delete. Note that the red crosses are only there to define the curve and will not be printed. You can always go back to the default setup by right-clicking and choosing Reset All Control Points. When you are happy with the shape of the curve, you often have to adjust the position of the text. This can be done several ways. You can move one or several texts by highlighting them and drag them to the desired position. Or you can right-click somewhere in the sketch and choose Reset All Text Positions. CSD will then attempt to arrange the texts for you. If you select text objects and click the right mouse button, you can choose to align and sort them left or right. If you have many identical parts, you can also move them together to save space and get a better structure in the sketch. All the text in the schematic can be changed. Simply click on it twice and either use free text or code format. By writing in code, the information will automatically appear and maintain updated if information is changed in CSD. If you write in free text, you lose the connection to the data in the object. For instance, if you have changed the casing texts and then changed the depth of the casing, the free text in the schematic will not show these changes. For more information regarding code writing in the sketch text, see page 43 in the user manual. As you can see, if you change the text, CSD will automatically add a star sign to the text. To get back to the original standard text, you have to enter edit mode and then delete the text and press enter. The original text is taken from the path database, and the changes you make in the sketch won't have any effect in the database. A selection of text objects can be hidden from the sketch view by highlighting them and pressing the delete key. To show these texts again, right-click and choose Reset All Texts. By hiding a text and showing it again, the default text description is given to the text object. It is also possible to add annotation text in the sketch by right-click and choose Add Annotation. Click at the text box for writing free text and adjust MD top, MD bottom and color of the text in the Properties dialog. In the sketch, the toolbox is used to pick what symbol types you want to show with information in the sketch. For instance, if you check the box next to the pop joint symbol, all pop joints in the string will be shown with depth and description. The most important symbols will be shown in the sketch by default. The toolbox also contains choices for which completion attributes that can be displayed in the sketch. Note that on-off only changes the text and not the graphical presentation. This means that if you uncheck the perforation box, the text will disappear, but not the perforation symbols. You also have some additional options regarding what and how to display in the sketch. Choose Options, Setup from the menu bar and open the tab called Sketch. Show lets you decide what texts are to be shown for the different completion attributes. You can also choose if you want to show all the casings or only the inner ones. Scale controls the width of the drawing. Symbol Transparency lets you adjust the transparency, which can be useful if you, for instance, have an inner string that you want to show through the main string. Element Fill lets you control if the symbols are to be filled or not. You can customize the fill. Choosing Edit, Copy to Image copies the sketch to the clipboard. This enables you to paste it into other applications. The sketch is built in two formats, Metafile and Bitmap. When pasting into Microsoft Office applications, you should use Paste Special and device-independent bitmap for the best result. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If any questions, please get in touch with us in CSD support.